Groups both for and against becoming a sanctuary town held signs outside of Town Hall Monday, February 27th. Inside, the Board of Selectmen came to its unanimous decision after public comment where hundreds were on hand to listen. The board officially endorsed Warrant Article 59 that will go before town meeting members in April. The article is proposed by Arlington Human Rights Commission and is seen as a largely symbolic, but comes with a remote risk of losing federal aid. People from both sides of the argument gave their reasons, some wanting to ensure that illegal immigrants don't have to worry about being asked their status, others wanting to make sure no law is broken by becoming a sanctuary town.
It's hard when there's this kind of dialogue and it's put in the place of like one side is the heartfelt and the people with the heart, and then the other side are the people who, you know, don't have heart or they don't care. And I don't think that's a valid argument. I don't feel it's a fair conversation to have it in that way, because I think people have hearts on both sides and people care about people here.
Any one of us could have been born into or could find ourselves in an insecure or violent situation. From our position of relative wealth and comfort, we should show respect, kindness, and hospitality to everyone.
I just want to voice my opposition to the sanctuary status. As a lifelong resident of Arlington, I believe that our declaration of a sanctuary status would be detrimental to a town that's already overtaxed and financially stressed.
So I just ask those that are opposed to it to take a look at the data and the evidence and to question in their own hearts whether their objections based on finance or their objections based on public safety are not really simply objections that are based in some other kind of bias.
Town meeting members will ultimately decide if Arlington becomes a sanctuary town during the town meeting in April. Arlington High School has been invited into the feasibility study period by the Massachusetts School Building Authority. If all goes as planned, it means AHS will receive state funds for a new building. Town voters approved money for a feasibility study last June. This after the high school was notified was at a risk of losing accreditation for failing facilities. An architect will be hired to come up with options to renovate or rebuild the high school. Superintendent Kathleen Bodie says residents will then get a chance to review the options by the next school year. A Proposition 2.5 vote will most likely be needed to fully fund the project. And if all goes to plan, Arlington could have a new high school by 2022. That's it for today's snapshot.